Hey guys, I'm Jake here. Welcome back to another episode of my Roma career mode. This is episode 27, and in episode 28, I'm happy to say, guys, the January transfer window is going to be open. Oh, I'm so pumped for that. I will be trying to bring in some players because I've got a lot of money, obviously. It was an accident, but I'll talk about that in the next episode because we did a kind of vote. So I'll get onto that then. At the start of this episode, instead, we are going to be looking at the squad report, seeing how my players are doing. And I always say this, and I should always say it, if you want to look at a specific player's stats, please do pause the video because otherwise it would take me forever to go through them. But you can see here, the main growth comes from the players with the green and white exclamation mark logos on their names. So, for example, Grenier, D'Alessandro, Skorupski, Cher, they're all doing extremely well at this point in the season. And they are flying up in the stats. And, I mean, for me, it's all about Grenier at the moment. What a player he's turned out to be. And I can't believe it, I got him for free, which is astounding. Light has gone up to 84, by the way, I'm pleased to say. And another bit of good news is, guys, next, I think it might be in the next episode, actually, Cerci will be making his return. How exciting is that, to have my best player back? Is he going to be my best player now that I've got Diego Costa alongside him? I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I haven't even played any matches of that yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be the next episode. And that'll be exciting times because I've definitely been missing him, although I've been doing pretty well. Results-wise, I've been getting some very nice wins. I didn't get the best result against Atalanta, who are still top of the table, so I'll have their game soon, I'm sure. The return fixture where I should definitely beat them, so I can actually make my way up the table and hopefully get first in what will be probably my last season with Roma. And then we'll be moving on to probably a smaller team. I'm thinking like a low league team, but maybe not in England. So feel free to leave suggestions, guys, in the comments nice and early. I can start thinking about what team I'd like to do. But obviously in this the remaining of this season, I want to be focusing all on the league and the Champions League with Roma, and see if we can win one or both or whatever. There's Cerci still out, obviously, fit in 4 weeks' time. But the games that we're going to cover in this episode should fill that void nicely. He won't be back fully fit straight away, but he will be... I'll put him straight in the team, don't you worry about that. There you can see Rossi, he's going down. Not only his physical stats, which don't matter too much, some of his technique, his mental stats, they're all going down now. It's a real shame because he has been one of the best players for me. But don't forget, I have got Matuidi who came in along with Grenier, so they'll do their job and provide some squad depth there for when I don't play Rossi. First game is against Genoa, and it's in the snow. I thought, you know what? It's snowing, and I'm just going to take it on the chin and play. Playing in the snow isn't easy in FIFA because the ball just flies, it rolls way too fast. But it does mean, actually, it can work in your favour, just like it did there for Diego Costa. I got very lucky here. This pass, it was much easier to pass it like that on the snow, but the finish as well, because it's along the ground, it's very quick on the snow, and the keeper had no chance saving that one, so within 5 minutes there, or within 6 minutes, we were 1-0 up. But it was going to be a hard game in the snow, it always is, and especially when they're wearing a white kit. I'm not sure, actually, you're allowed to wear a white kit in the snow in professional football, so I'm not sure if that's an official rule or not, so I'd like it, if anyone knows of that, please do leave a comment, but I'm pretty sure referees say you have to wear a coloured kit in the snow so you can see it. But anyway, Diego Costa, clearly, he is having a fun game in this one and wants the hat-trick, so he gets his second goal there. We're not even in the first half. He's not just scoring goals, he's providing them here. Let's see if this turns out to be an assist. No, he's going to have the ball back, and he's going to finish it in that bottom right corner again. And that is another hat-trick for Diego Costa, and it wasn't even the end of the first half. A phenomenal performance so far, and I think I've found my magic now. I know how to use him. It was a bit tough at first, I had a few games at the start, and then I went through a period where I was just struggling with him, but I think I found my mojo, so to speak, with Diego Costa. I'm able to really, get him to his best, and that's exactly what happened in that match, and we went on to win 3-0. And now we move on into the last group game. We are going through in first or second, guaranteed. It all depends on this result here. If I win against Leverkusen, I will go through top of the table, meaning I should get a bit of an easier draw in the next round, one of the easier teams, if that can even be said. But I wanted to rest some of my players because I've got another game coming up after this one, which is pretty important. And I didn't want to use every single one of my best players in this match, especially, again, because it's going to be in the snow. It's snowing in Germany as well, apparently. I just got lucky, I guess. Or unlucky, I don't know. I was starting to enjoy it, guys. It's a little bit odd because before Next Gen came out, any matches that had rain or snow, I'd always just be a bit, especially in the rain. It was horrible. But in this game, I kind of like it. I start off really well again here. Maybe it's just good luck for me having playing in the snow now. But in the rain specifically, I think on next gen it actually looks really nice. It makes the pitch kind of have like a gloss to it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. But anyway, like I said, great start in this match. 1-0 up already. It's a free header for Destro there, who's starting in place of Costa and Laic. I think I've got Tayo on the left and Destro on the right. So that seems to work quite well. But I think in the January transfer window, I will get a backup striker. Although Cerci is going to be back and he will be played as a striker, don't forget. But anyway, I was running away with this game until the second half. They really got back into this. Leverkusen are a good team, and I wasn't using my best team, so it was going to happen. It was unavoidable. At some point, they were going to have some chances. And look at that. Heung-min Son comes so close there. He hits the underside of the bar, and it bounces straight back out. And I get on the attack here with Destro, passing it out to Bradley here, who's in place of Matuidi and, well, I guess you could say De Rossi as well. He fits in that hole brilliantly. Get a great chance to make it 2-0 there, but Leno, one of the better young keepers in the game, pulls off a great save. And now we're going into the final few minutes of the game. And if you're going to concede, guys, it's this time. But am I going to score or am I going to concede? I get a lovely pass out here to Diego Costa, who came on in the second half here. And I lose out there. They pass it down. Again, it's one of those goals where they cut across. 3 at the back formation sucks like that. And there you go. I dropped 2 points. Again, we just concede in the worst time possible. I almost pull it back here. Dos Santos with a really nice, powerful drive. And that gets caught by Leno, who had a great game for Leverkusen. And that meant it was 1-1 away from home in Germany in the rain. Sorry, not in the rain, in the snow. And a 1-0 victory. A 1-0 victory. Fucking hell, Matt. Just think about what you're saying. A 1-0 draw wasn't the best result ever. But you'll have to wait and see into the next episode who we are going to have in the next round and whether I finished first or second. But anyway, we've got a game against Siena here, a must win if I want to keep up with Atalanta, who keep winning games. And didn't start off great there. They did make a good bit of forward play. Managed to cut it out with Cher though, who is probably one of my better defenders, except from Benatia. I love that guy. But Diego Costa is a real powerful player. That's where he's in his prime in this game. He uses his strength, he just keeps running. He's quite quick for such a big, strong guy. That's what makes him so overpowered when you play him right. And he grabs the goal in the first half. He's on fire at the moment. I'm getting so many goals with him. It can only get better in January if I bring reinforcements in and get Cerci's back as well. And he gets his second goal of the game there. And it's another beautiful finish. It's not just simple goals he scores. He scores some real belters as well. And here I tried to pass it into Florenzi here. Lovely bit of dribbling here. Hits it near post. Why did I choose to hit it near post? I still don't know why. I guess though, 2-0 up, no real stress there to score another goal. And we do actually win the game 2-0 in the end. So it's another 3 points there. Keeping our heads right below Atalanta's arse. We're right up there, guys. We are right up there. And when it comes to our next game with them, it will mean if we win, obviously, we will have the advantage going into the last bit of the season, which is exactly what we want. Anyway, Angel wants to play more games, so I wanted to go ahead and fit him in as much as I can, although he is not one of the better players. So I wanted to check where this team I'm playing against next is in the league. They are very much near the bottom. So I was actually at this point thinking, I'm going to sim this one. Is the window coming up straight away? And I knew that I was so excited to get a next episode done. Let's sim this match, record it, upload it, and then I can get playing in the January transfer window and get that player back. I've mentioned it so many times because I'm just so excited to get Cerci back. But anyway, we're going to sim this match here. And straight away, you'll see we get a nice goal earlier on. A penalty from Diego Costa, 13 minutes in, which made it 1-0. And the boring thing about simming games, well, the thing that I really miss, they had it in old games where you could actually jump into the match late. I mean, that is so cool. So at this point, I could have jumped in and finished off the game, made sure we got the victory. But you can't do that in this game. But anyway, D'Alessandro made it 2-0, so I was pretty confident we were going to win this game. We were at home. And there you go, guys. A simmed victory. And that is another 3 points on the board. And that meant that's it. We are now into the January transfer window for the next episode. And it's time to potentially spend all 50 million, or should I spend just a bit of it? I'll do a little vote maybe in the next episode or something like that. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I know it's been a little while. I do apologise. It was my birthday yesterday. I've been doing stuff, got my new bike and went to London to watch Kill Switch. And it's been a bit busy, but I finally got one up. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like rating. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you for the transfer window in the next episode.